of hot, right? And then we maybe cool down for a moment. So I just want to explain to us what is, in as few words as you can, what is the global Zionist movement and why should we be concerned?
Let's make it simple. The political Zionist movement, we're not just being politically correct. It's not the Jews. Jewish power is definitely a term I would use, according to British Jewish activist Paul Ison, who's actually a friend of Jeremy Corbyn, the former Labour leader in the UK. I emailed him a few times. A pretty funny guy. And he writes beautifully. If you look up Paul Ison, Eisen, Jewish power, there is a 10-page document which lays out the approach to this very sensitive subject perfectly. But the political Zionist movement is a very specific organized crime group. Organized crime is the best way to describe it. It's international. It's globalist in nature. It comes in, it's not skin color. They have blue eyes, blonde hair. They have African heritage. People forget some of the original Jews were Ethiopian, and the first converts to Christianity were Ethiopian. It's international in nature. There is no Jewish gene. It's whatever you think you are. I have a specific view on what being Jewish is or is not, or specifically an Israelite, based on my own reading and God-given conscience to think and think of things for myself. But it's an organized crime group, and it has a plan. It uses banking and finance, greed. A specific term I would certainly go with is Sabbatean Francus. They use sex, they use drugs to blackmail and bribe. And they have been at this for this incarnation several hundred years. But obviously people will say much longer than that. But it's using blackmail, bribery, sex, drugs in an organized crime movement to get what it wants, which is a global agenda, which is slavery and the domination of a tiny elite.
Wow. I'm definitely on board so far because I oftentimes talk about how the hope of humanity is really just to put us all back in bondage anyway. I mean, people won't